Hello there. If you are here, it means that you have forgotten to do your holiday shopping and you are searching something for a foodie. Well, I prepared a list ranging from free to all the way expensive to show your love to your friend or loved one. Let's begin with the free choice. For this, you will need to hijack their computer or their smartphone and using this QR code, get them subscribed to my channel where they will get all sorts of content around food and food history. I am sure they're gonna enjoy it. Second on my list, I'm beginning with the ultra cheap choice of finding ways of writing things down. First of all, these magnificent classic big pens, which I wouldn't exchange for anything. They're the perfect pen for writing down notes and recipes. And you can find a multi-pack between somewhere $5 to $6 and euros. Second on my list is this 2-in-1 Pilot Twin marker, which has two options, fine and ultra fine, that you can use to label things, put dates on stuff that you put in the fridge. It's just marvelous. I am using this all the time. And I would like it in multiple colors too. So this would be an ideal stocking filler for me. Let's move up a category now. Also, for keeping notes or writing down recipes, you can use Moleskine really expensive notepads, or if you live in the UK, get these magnificent notebooks from Ryman. Look at them, they are so luxurious. They have almost like a leathery back or faux leather. They are lined, they have a bookmark, and at the end of the notebook there is this pocket where you can keep documents and other stuff. They are wonderful. Ryman also has it at a different size, the A4, which is my favorite one, and both come in a lot of magnificent colors, which I like this playfulness for my notepads. And also this large one here has a place for you to put your pen, and also you can secure it this way. And I just love using this. This is where I write all my notes for the channel. I really prefer making handwritten notes because that way I can actually assimilate the information much better in my mind and make me actually remember what I'm reading. So yeah, these two are a wonderful gift. I think this is around 7 to 8 pounds and this is like 9 to 10 pounds. They're just a bargain. If you're gonna go with a Moleskine, I think they begin at 28 US dollars, something like that. So don't get the name brand, get these Ryman ones. They are gorgeous, they are perfect. As we move up the ladder, let's go to the price of around 16 to 17 US dollars, and this is a meat thermometer. This tool is the ultimate tool for a germaphobe. With this, I know that I cooked my meat to the exact correct temperature, and that way the food is pasteurized and safe to eat, but simultaneously it is nice and juicy. I would recommend this to an amateur cook immediately, without any hesitation. This will up your cooking by 100%. Use it and you will remember me. And if you're gonna get this for your foodie friend, they are definitely gonna love it. Probe thermometer for the win. Next on the list is this stainless steel cooking tray, and I cannot praise this enough. You can cook all of your different meats, vegetables, and because of the conductivity of this metal, you will get a lot of browning and the Maillard reaction. Afterwards, you can add hot water or wine to deglaze it and get that flavor back. And of course, this makes it very easy to wash. It's just durable. It can be used again and again. It's very easy to clean, and it's just fantastic. You can use it in the oven. You can even use it on the stove top, but be a bit careful with the temperatures because it's quite thin. And this I bought, I think, somewhere around 20 euros from a restaurant and hotel supply shop here in Cyprus. And they have all sorts of sizes. And I have a quite deep one where I put my chicken or my turkey and a lot of potatoes and stuff. And it's just phenomenal. I recommend it without a blink of an eye. If your foodie friend or loved one happens to be also a coffee nerd, well, I could not recommend anything more than an AeroPress. Honestly, since I've gotten this as a gift, I learned so much about coffee, about weighing and brewing the coffee in different quantities. I even use this to make my own pumpkin spice latte by putting all of the spices with the coffee, and that way I don't get any sediment of those spices. Also, it was because of the AeroPress that I found out about James Hoffmann's YouTube channel, which is everything you need to know about coffee. And I just enjoy watching his content so much. So if you haven't checked him out, well, go to his channel now. I mean, not immediately. Finish watching this video and after that check out his channel. In the category between $30 to $40 or euros, you could get your loved one a nice book. My recommendation would be one on food history, like the ones from Jean-Louis Flandrin or maybe Ken Albala, or you could get them a book by a YouTuber like Kenji's Food Lab or Mythical Kitchen Josh's book or Max Miller's Tasting History book. If you want to give them the gift of knowledge, then you should consider giving them a library card to the university library. And that way they can have access to online journals, ebooks, a lot of films and other video material, sometimes newspapers. And they're really, really cheap. Just to issue a library card at the University of Cyprus, it's 12 euros. But to get a 2-year subscription, I think I paid somewhere around 40 euro, and I get lending privileges and I can use all these resources to research for my videos, which you enjoy. So your foodie nerdy friend will definitely enjoy this kind of subscription. My next recommendation is a super nerdy one for foodies. It's a sous vide circulator. You can use the sous vide to gently cook a piece of meat like a nice steak, or to pasteurize eggs for an eggnog. This kind of gift is perfection for a foodie because honestly, you can get into cooking your steak exactly as you want, learning about all the different temperatures and times where you can achieve pasteurization, because you can achieve pasteurization by long exposure to low temperatures or shorter exposure to higher temperatures. So you can experiment a lot with it, and honestly this one I think is around 100 euro. Again, it was a gift, so I don't know exactly how much my friends paid for this, but you can find much cheaper ones than this, and also you can find much smaller than this. Some have apps, some don't. This one is a bit straightforward. You control it using this screen here, but there are a lot of choices. Look around. Honestly, I found this one for $79 and I think it's great. In the pricey category for Christmas gifts, I will place this Ember mug, which I've gotten as a birthday gift and is probably the best gift I received ever. Honestly, what's not to love? It keeps your drink at your chosen temperature for around 2 hours, I will say. For a person who constantly forgets about their drinks and coming back to them, finding them cold, I just love it. Also, because I really don't like very hot drinks, but rather somewhere near lukewarm, I now know my perfect drinking temperature of liquids, which is 51 degrees Celsius. And I always put my tea or my coffee to sit around 51 degrees. And the best thing is that if the battery is depleted, you can put it on its charging station and it will keep charging and keeping your drink hot for a very long time. So that way I can keep sipping my coffee all afternoon without worrying that it will get cold. And it's perfection. Honestly, because it's so good at maintaining the water temperature, I even used my probe thermometer to check it out. I think I could actually pasteurize an egg in here. I could set it to 53.5 degrees or maybe 54 for an hour. And in an hour, it would probably be pasteurized. But just because I said it, don't try it. Nice and warm. Now let's talk about the items that are actually quite expensive and those that I don't have in my household. And these are one of these magnificent wireless thermometers where you can probe your meat, let's say your roast, with the little thermometer, and using an app or a device, you can monitor their temperature and you can immediately remove the meat from the oven at the temperature which is safe to eat. I know that it achieves the same thing as the probe thermometer, but there is one big difference. You don't have to constantly open the oven door or open the barbecue and probe the meat over and over again and keep checking. With the wireless probe thermometer, you stick the thermometer as deep as you can go in the meat, and then you can constantly keep checking via the app or the dedicated small device the temperature. That way there is no risk of burning yourself and losing the oven temperature and so on and so forth. So I think either one of these two, which I am showing you right now on the screen, are perfect gifts for a foodie, but you can keep this gift idea as a special birthday or occasion gift or something that you can pull all together to get for your foodie friend. And finally, one of the most expensive gifts you could get to a foodie is a cast iron enameled Dutch oven like the ones from Le Creuset, which range between 300 to 500 US dollars. They are magnificent. I see them in all of my favorite cooking shows. They look very well made and long lasting, and honestly, it would be my ultimate gift for sure. Foodies and friends, what did you think about all these gifts? Will you buy them? And if you have any other recommendations for foodies, please let me know down in the comments. And of course, if you have enjoyed this video, please watch my latest video on my favorite Cypriot soup, avkolemoni, and just a little bit of history, or any of these videos here. Until the next time, bye!